Yeah, we don't have a lot of numbers. I think a lot of people across the country in football today have the same issues. You get short when you play with 5 offensive linemen, and in spring practice you lose your senior class that you had last year. I think that's a nationwide issue, and it certainly is with us. We have concern about our depth at that position. We like the guys that are coming back, but that's what spring's about. Find some younger guys to move up. We have some new guys in the fold there, and some guys that didn't get to play last year, and see how much they progressed and see if they can contribute to our program.
What about a running back? Is that
same thing? We played 2 seniors last year, so we got all new guys there. We have 3 new guys there really, and with no game experience. So, but you want that to happen in spring as opposed to fall. So we'll utilize all 15 practices and give them as many reps, both in practice time as well as scrimmage time, to get them as game ready as we can possibly get them.
Can you talk about the quarterback situation a little bit? What have you seen of Patrick and then Clayton Moore too?
Well, we got 3 guys in spring practice, with Clayton being new and Zach Durazio being new, and it's always good to have a veteran back in Patrick, and you hope that his playing experience will just continue to improve. Anytime you got new quarterbacks in this system, they got a lot of learning to take place, and again, that's what spring practice is for.
Now, you mentioned the 3 new running backs. Are there any more coming in the fall? I know there were some that were both sides of the ball in high school.
Yeah, we have 1 guy. We have one more running back that will be with us in the fall, and
And 4 is enough, or is that pretty much standard anymore?
No, that's a little bit shy. I mean, again, we're going to be low in some areas,
right,
like we will be in the offense line. It's going to take us more than 1 year to get our numbers at every position to where we want it to be.
Concerned about your depth of quarterback? Do you think 3 will be enough, or same kind of thing?
Well, I think it's the same thing. Eventually, you want to have 4 or 5 guys in your program. We got another guy coming in the fall that'll be a freshman, and we like to have 5 guys eventually. But and the thing in the spring, you only have 3, so they're going to get a lot of reps. So there's good in that as well. So they'll get plenty of reps and plenty of meaningful reps with scrimmage time, and hopefully that'll get them more game ready.
How do you look at your wide receiver position right now?
Again, at that position, we have some vets coming back that were young guys for us last year. They were freshmen that played a lot or started, and it's good that they're young and going to have 3 years with us. So that's a starting point. And then we have a couple guys that didn't get to play very much last year, and hopefully this spring will show that being in the program for a year and being in the system for the year, they'll be able to have a good spring and be able to play for us in the fall.
I hope I get his name right. Markello, is that his?
Marquello?
Marquello.
Yeah.
Marquello. I mean, he did practice with you in the fall, right?
He practiced with us in the fall, and so he'll have 2 years left, and he's a guy that we're excited to see how he does this spring and how he grows with the system. He was with us in the fall, and we didn't play him.
Saw a little bit, as far as the running back situation, saw a little bit of Juwan Chisholm, kid out of Pennsylvania.
Right.
Is he a kid that, potential-wise, is he a kid that you like a lot, or is he still?
Yeah, we do. We like the 2 guys. Broderick Alexander was with us last spring, and then we lost him in the summer to an injury. And we liked some of the things he did in the spring too. And we liked some things that Juwan did. Juwan joined us very late in the fall and wasn't ready, so we decided to not play him. And but there were times in the spring and fall practices we thought he did a nice job. So we're anxious to get both those guys in the fold, give them the ball in the spring, and see what we got in the backfield there.
We had Patrick with the whole year with the offense. Are you expecting him to make some significant strides in spring ball?
Absolutely, as well as all our players. That's why I said year 2. Last year at this time we had no idea what we had, and this year we have a better clue. We're so much further ahead, and you hope that all the guys that played last year are going to show much improvement throughout spring practice.
curious if last year, I mean, I'm sure your first year at somewhere else was the same, but I mean, was it any more stressful or agonizing just when you're trying to, bring a different, whole mentality to a new place?
Well, yeah, I think every year is stressful, no matter what. And if you win them all, it's stressful. And but last year is last year. We've addressed that with our team, and offensively, we look to go to spring practice and just get better on a daily basis. And we're hoping that all the experience that we got coming back, guys being in the system, is going to make it so much better.